Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I don't know what we're going to be doing this week, but we've got a lot to do. What we're going to be doing this week?
That's up to you.
We want to get everything primed. We want to get all the subfloor done and get some bits of electrical and stuff done. And we're going to finish off the little bits that we made our fatal flaws on the library last week. Yeah, that's what we got a lot of work to do.
This is Made by Mosul. I'm Luis, and this is Monica, my soon-to-be wife, plus our two dogs, Asher and Pepper. A few years back, I walked away from the 9-to-5 grind and decided to chase what really excites me, working with my hands. What started with building guitars has grown into a full love of carpentry, from furniture making to breathing new life into this old Victorian home that we bought 3 years ago. So follow along to see what I'm creating next as we keep building one project at a time.
So about one coat on the back. I'm going to put a little filler on, caulk the seams, and then we can progress onto all of the other things that need to be done in the room. We've got a bunch of prep work that needs to be done. So, yeah, we'll crack on. It turns out there's some stuff I can tick off the list because I didn't do it in the last video. Finish subfloor electrical. We've still got one box that we need to finish there, but we've done that one. So we'll leave that one. Plumbing, second fix. No. Remove shutters. Oh, we've done that. We'll have to put putting shutters back on. Pre-hang dining room rad. Yeah, well, we're done and we're on.
No, we're not.
Pre-hang.
It's okay.
Construct dining room cabinet carcass. No. New oak step. No. Order electrical sockets. Yes. Yeah, confirmed. Order dining room light. Confirmed. Order flashing tape for flooring and underlay. No, we're just going to get some duct tape. Service boiler. No, that's happening next week. Scrape grooves and fill. No. Plumbing first fix for ads. No. Fix window leak. Yes, we've done that one. That one's all good. Right. Library. Pre-hang radiator. Yes. Wood filler strips for gaps. Oh yeah, we did that ages ago. Take a break. We're taking that off the list. No breaks now. Make a cup of tea. I got one, thanks. Fit light switch. Yeah. Buy paint masking. Yeah. It's all painted. It's all done. Woodwork, sand fill, paint and caulk. It's been a couple of days and I've gone through and I've basically prepped both rooms as much as I can. If we start here, we're going to be removing this door shortly and refinishing it completely separate. That's our thermostat, so that's all covered up. That switch is going to be replaced, but we're just going to paint around it carefully. We've masked around the window and removed the shutters. We're going to have to just move some of the sockets as we go. This switch will be changed as well. This door, which is glazed, I've just covered up the glass for the time being, but again we're going to remove the door. We've got all this prepped, covered the socket, covered the fireplace, everything's prepped. I mean, down here we're going to have a bit of an issue because I put some smart mix on it last night, but it's still a bit damp this morning or this evening, So we're still going to have to do something again there, I feel. Maybe we're going to have to remove it once again and put some lime plaster on. We've masked up the big bay window, sanded the ceiling, masked up the library and masked up all of the sockets. We've got some stuff on the chandelier, but not on this light because we've ordered a new light. And what I'm going to do is, once I get the doggies out here, is I'm going to be spraying this Leyland contractor matte that's already been thinned down about 10% as an initial coat with the sprayer on everything bar the woodwork, because we've got the Farrow Ball primer specifically for the woodwork, so we get good adhesion. And yeah, just going to try and give a full coat and see how it goes on, what happens. Once we're happy with the coat, whether if it's today or tomorrow, if we end up having to do a second coat, we'll then go ahead with the Farrow Ball primer everywhere before going on to the Farrow Ball top coat. And this also gives us another chance if we start seeing any blemishes or anything that needs to be sanded or filled or anything with the contractor matte. It's fine because it's like £20 for 12 litres, whereas the Farrow Ball is 65 for 2.5. So there's a bit of a price difference. So apart from that, we're just going to time lapse it up and see how it goes. Got a few tiny little fuzzers come up on this wall, so I'm just going to smash some bin primer on it. Didn't record anything last night because I was just doing a million different jobs trying to prep for today, but we'll just have a quick rundown before we start. Needed to do a little bit of filling once again on the tops of the doors. We've given everywhere around the sockets a bit of a hand paint where I've not gone crazy with the paint gun, and we've done a little bit of patching where we've had some bubbling. We did have a crack appear in the ceiling plaster a little while ago, so we've filled all that in. We've gone around and made sure that everything is caulked and ready for actual top coat. I've been and got some more Farrow Ball primer because we ran out the other day. So we've got this entire ceiling yet to put primer on, and then we've got to do some patchwork with primer, and we need to prep all the skirting boards. So that's what we're going to go and do first. Prep skirting boards, come and paint the ceiling and the back of the doors, and then we can let that dry and then go on to our full first colour coat. Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do yet, but we're getting there. Right, in the shed, skirting boards. A non-traditional way of making the skirting boards, certainly inexpensive compared to buying them off the shelf. Now, to buy a 9-inch skirting board locally, so his 230mm is about £17.50 a metre, and we need 16 metres of it. So let's figure out the cost. 1750 multiplied by, let's say it's 18 meters in total, is 315 quid. I've run out these capping timbers, the OG profile, which is going to sit on the top of our plywood for nothing, and I've got the plywood, inch plywood, 2 sheets for £110. So £110 with a little bit of glue and a few pins, and we're going to get it taller as well. So the original skirting boards, like I said, was about 10.5, 11 inches, depending where it was in the house, which was about 270mm. We're going to make ours exactly 10 inches, which are going to sit just below the plinth blocks to give us a nice finish, and they're going to be about 255mm. Nah, this is going to take forever. I think that I can cut these on the table saw. Going to tidy all these up and we're going to glue them down. we're ready to paint. Going to paint the primer, the Farrow Ball primer on the rad first, and then we're going to flush the paint gun through, and we're going to put in our colour, which is Farrow Ball #1 lime white modern emulsion. And yeah, got all the doors and all the skirting boards prepped with cork. We'll be doing those later today. We're just going to give it a bit of time to go off. And we're going to be making a start in this half of the room. We'll paint it completely in here, and then we'll move all that stuff to this side and then paint in there. I found it's way easier when the room is clear to paint. So let's paint. It's been a couple of hours. Took me about 2 hours to paint, and it's been 3 hours since I finished painting. And I think we are pretty much ready for the second coat.